foster social connections by reaching. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. How's everyone? Welcome back. Another segment, Men's Therapy, with your hosts, me, Rasheed, my team. I'm here today to talk about something that a lot of people are dealing with, stress management. You say, what does that have to do with stress? Stress management is ways to strategies to manage your stress. How to handle your stress, basically. Now, I have some ideas. Last week, we talked about, a few days ago or 2 days ago, we talked about how to, I asked you some questions. Do anybody remember what questions I asked you? I gave you a little homework assignment to go and work on about how your day was going. And I said, write down a few things that you do in your day on a day-to-day basis and go back and read it and share it with your family. Did you guys do that? If you did, remember I said last week I was going to have the chat. The chat is here. So you can come into the chat. You can, there's a heart there on the other end is a heart. As you can see, it's a plus sign, chat, edit. You guys can, there's a like button up here. See where I find a like button. See right here. If you guys want to like, go right there. These are the followers, So, and then some things over here on the side of the studio. Right at the top, right here, top right hand corner, it says chat. So if you guys want to chat, come in and chat with me and see how you can let me know how your day went as far as your homework assignment. See, tell me what things you worked on to help manage your stress throughout your day. Okay, back into what we're talking about. So there are some ways we can manage stress. There is a few things how to manage stress. Okay, this is not going to take long. This is very short, very simple to the point. One way I found out to manage stress is a physical activity. If you have a physical activity that will help you, cope with the stress of the day, because you have to get rid of your stress. Coping with stress is very important. Now, this is for anybody watching. Coping with stress is very important, especially for men. We have to find ways to do physical activity. No, I'm doing something. What's up? No, I'm in the middle of something. I'm in the middle of something. Video. What's up?
Are you talking to someone? I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm doing a video. What's up?
Okay, go ahead.
What's going on? What's up?
Oh, you're doing a video.
Yeah, what's going on?
I need to transfer $120 to your card so I can get it out and buy some t-shirts.
Oh yeah, transfer money. Okay.
It's $120. Sierra just gave me $100.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna buy him some t-shirts at West to take him up some clothes.
You need my card, you said?
No, I'm gonna transfer it over. I'm gonna wait till we go to work.
Oh, okay. All right. So back to, I'm sorry, I had to it was a little technical difficulties, but I had to step away for a minute to, for that reason. So, pardon the interruption. Okay, there are ways to handle stress. Best way to handle stress is to have a physical activity, especially for men. Men need physical activity. We need things to manage our stress. Okay. Another thing is another way to manage stress is by jump roping. There's a few exercises you can do to manage your stress. One, jump roping. Two, jogging. Three, running. Yes. You know my card? Yes, man. Okay. Here you go. All right. There you go. So, sorry about that again. Okay. So, technical difficulties. Okay. Managing stress for men, exercise, jump rope. What I say, jump rope, jogging, whatever activity is physical. You need physical activity. Walking 10 minutes a day, jump roping, 10 minutes a day, push-ups, sit-ups, squats. Everyone should do that because that is important. You need a physical exercise or activity. Okay, meditation for your brain. You can meditate. Meditation works. It helps with stress. It's like a reliever because it's relaxing your mind. Your mind is relaxing and it helps a lot. Do meditation. It helps. I do mind meditation. There are some apps for that. That go to the Play Store. There are some apps that help you with. Calm is one. I know Calm. I love Calm. It helps with meditation music. Another meditation, you can listen to a lot of meditation music. Music is very good. Listen to some music, meditation. Listen to people that are talking on audio. Get some audio, people talking about relaxation techniques. Relaxation techniques very good, like yoga. It's good for you. Going to the gym, that's your activity, is good for you. These are things that you can work on because it helps form the meditation part. Yes, ma'am.
What's the zip code for this card?
5343
Zip code.
92. This one
That's the
92410.
Navy Federal account.
Yes.
In Rancho?
Rancho, but my zip code is here.
So you didn't change your address.
Yes, I did. I changed it. I did. It's this one. Well, no, it's that one. Sorry. No,
It's
same
Rancho,
one.
right?
Yes, ma'am. Same Rancho. Yep. Same Rancho. Mm-hmm. Yep. Same Rancho. Same one over there. Yeah. It's
Still not be added already. Too many cash as account.
okay.
It
Yeah.
says already linked to your account.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. What we're talking about? Activities. Men, especially for men need a lot of physical activity. Do 10 minutes a day walking. Men do jump roping. Put it in part of your day for 5 minutes. Do some physical activity. Okay, let's move along. The next thing we can do is to read something relaxing, like a short book about meditation or exercise. Read some exercise books on how to work out. Watch some YouTube videos and start doing. Get you a training program. Training program is good for coping with stress because stress is the number one when it comes to men. Men have a lot of stress. Women do, but men have the majority of their stress because they're dealing with things throughout the day. It's like a daily task that they have daily tasks to deal with. So if you think men don't have a lot of stress, that's not true. Men have a lot of stress because they have to come home, balance the work schedule, and balance family. That is a lot of stress for a lot of men. So, wives, if you see your man come home with that, do some listening activities where you're listening rather than and give him a lot of support rather than you can put your input, but hold off on your input. Listening helps him cope. Listening. Listen to your partner. Men need to be heard. If that's the number one thing for men, we have to be listened to because we need for you to understand that's how we get our downtime. Okay, another thing is do a family exercise with your family. Man, do a family exercise with everyone in the family. All the other members of the family do it like a trivia. Trivia engages people. Find ways. That question I gave you about how to manage your stress. Ask them each other's questions, how you manage each other's stress, and that will manage the household. It'd be like a man. Y'all have like a team, a group. Y'all can play teams, do some trivia, some games, get like some trivia cards, ask each other questions and mix them up. And then you ask different questions because what that does, it releases, it shows who has the most stress in the house. It's like a meter. Then it weighs out the stress because everybody's stress will be heard. Everybody will be heard. One asks one question about, well, how can we better this? You ask each other questions about stress management, managing each other's stress. Okay, do that. Okay, another thing. One thing I find relaxing is do like a daily exercise in your house. When you're sitting at home, think of what exercise that you can do daily, day in, day out. That way, you won't have so you can release all the things you're dealing with through that exercise. So every day, write down what part of the house you want to exercise in. Write that down. And then once you write it down, then you do it. You act on it. You do it. It's an action. You turn it into an action. So that way, when it becomes an action, you're like, man, I finally did this exercise. You don't have to go to the gym all the time. You can exercise at home. Find an exercise that's good for you, like a few exercises, squats, sit ups, jumping jacks, jump rope, dumbbells, running in place. You can do burpees, whatever which one you choose. Those will be your exercises for the week because that's what I do. I do burpees, push ups, I do sit ups when I wake up, I do, jumping jacks, running in place. That gets the blood pumping because the blood needs to pump. When your blood is pumping, your muscles are firing. Your muscles they have tension. So you got to release the muscles in your body so your muscles can be released, the tension. That's why some of you have so many, important, stressors. You have stressors in your body. The stressors is because you don't stretch. Stretching is a very important thing for men. Men, stretch. I recommend you stretch your muscles. Stretch your muscles. Once you stretch your muscles, what happens? Everything will feel so much better. Stretch in the morning, stretch your muscles, stretch your neck, turn your neck around, you know, while you sitting at your desk, while you outside, while you talking to your family, just stretch. Do like a 5 minute warm up stretch, and then you stand up every 5 minutes to an hour and stretch your body, stretch your joints, stretch your fingers, stretch your toes, stretch your knees, stretch your legs, whatever you need to stretch so you won't have tension in parts of your muscles when you're at home. That releases the chemicals in your body, that releases the nutrients in your body, and then your brain will function better throughout your day. So those are a few tips on stress management. Okay, those are a few tips on stress management. The main thing that I want to share with you, I want to leave this with you. So I want you to go home as a reading assignment. I don't know if you're a believer, if you believe in this. I know I do. I go this is something I go by. I want you to go to this scripture. It's Matthew 11:28-30. Go to that scripture and read it for yourself. I want you to read that in Philippians 4:6-7. Read those two. Those your homework side. I want you to read those two scriptures. What does it have to do with stress management? Because some of you need rest. Matthew talks about rest, talking about going to the one that gives you rest. If that makes sense, the one that gives you rest. We know what I'm talking about. Christ. Christ wants to give you rest. That's one version. Now, the other one you have to look up so you can see what that was about. Just read those two for the day. Add those every day to your day. And then you add two scriptures a day, two for in the morning and two at night. Do that, and that will help your mind meditate, and you will be relaxed. And yeah, I know you will be relaxed, and everything will, come together. Okay, all right. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Next time we're going to talk about things that men mostly talk about, and that is having a mindset. We're going to talk about a mindset, and that's on the next time we see each other. Until then, friends, be safe and be well.